What cards do you unlock and what's in the chest? Well, that is one of the things that I hope to shed a little bit of a light on in this video here. Going to be going through chapters 3, 4, 5 and 6 in this video, showing you guys all of the rewards for completing the different maps and what is in the chests. As you guys know, I already did a complete walkthrough of chapter 3 in one of my previous videos, so I'm not going to be including all that stuff again. But this here is one of the many things I have been promising in regards to Tactical Monsters Rumble Arena. It is a crazy huge game available on, you guys like, Steam, Android, iOS. Personally, I'm playing it on Steam. I have a clan, which means you can join in if you're playing on Steam or Android, so that we can crush things together, earn these crazy chests and whatnot. But the focus on this video here is pretty much just me showing you guys what monsters did I unlock while progressing through the campaign, the adventure part of the game, because I've been getting a lot of questions about where you're getting the different cards from, how many you're going to be getting, how do I get something, some specific monster, how do I level it up, and of course, just as with many other card-based PvP games such as Clash Royale, the fastest way to do it is to buy a huge amount of chests and get a lot of things and upgrade them. But this game here, Tactical Monsters, has so much more than just chests to offer, in that it has an adventure mode. It is the first thing that you're going to be introduced to while you play. Here you can really learn how to use your units, practice against an AI in different stages. Each stage has 15 maps in it, and each map is going to be giving you gold and cards. And when you complete all of them, you're going to be getting 1, 2, or 3 chests depending on the amount of stars that you earn by completing these maps. If you win one map, you get 1 star. If you win before round 5, you get another star. And if you don't lose any units, you get 3 stars. Completing all maps gives you 15 stars. That is 1 chest. If you get 2 stars on average, 3 stars in total for a given stage, then you get the second chest, and if you get 3 stars on every single map, you get the best chest for that area, for that stage as well. And of course, you can get all 3. The magic, so to say, what I really like to do is just to trailblaze through these maps, complete them with 1, 2, or 3 stars, just go through it ninja fast so that you can get these different cards. As you can see, I'm raking in loads of cards and loads of gold, different rarities. You can get that just by completing it with a single star. Then once you have your new units, once you have stronger monsters, more new monsters, you can go back to the same maps and you can retry them, which means that you have as many chances as you want to complete these maps with 3 stars, but you're only going to be getting the actual card and gold reward the first time that you win it. All the other times are just going to be like you practicing towards getting more stars so that you can get the chests. And as you guys are going to be seeing in this video here, the chests are pretty crazy. I mean, they're not pay a million diamonds kind of crazy, but for a free-to-play adventure mode, I feel like the rewards in the chests are really, really awesome. As you guys have seen here already in the video, I've been unlocking a lot of these different monsters while I was playing through the campaign. It was the main thing that I did when I started out playing. I think the first week that I played, I almost only played the adventure because I was breaking in so many different cards and I was learning how to use all these different cards, leveling them up. I was getting loads of gold. I had an abundance of pretty much every resource in the game. As I got further into the game, I started running out of everything. Originally, I intended to play this game very casually, very free to play without much else, but I have to admit I got super hooked by the game, and I'm slowly but surely moving up in the ranks of the PvP system now, hoping to reach the very end to compete against some of the very best at some point, but it's probably going to be taking some time. As you can see, and as you may have been noticing, the amount of cards increased with every stage that we're in. So we were in stage 4 before. Now we're completing all of the different stages here. As you can see, we're getting 1 Cooper now, which was a unit that we unlocked in the last stage. Now we're getting 3 of these Carissas for completing this map. So in this stage here, we're getting like 3 commons, 1 epic as we're starting. And these numbers are going to keep increasing as you progress through the adventure. The adventure obviously becomes a lot more challenging as you move deeper into the game. You cannot just start the game and trailblaze through the campaign. You absolutely need to stop up every once in a while, upgrade your units. Perhaps you're gonna have to do some PvP, some guerrilla warfare, some rumble tower, do some mine defense for gems, send your units on expeditions, all that kind of stuff to get more units so that you can be stronger and you can come back to do even more in the adventure. Because even though if you are a whale, the adventure may seem a little bit like a waste, because as you can see, we're getting these, like here we're getting 3 common units, which is nothing if you are up in the end game where you're going to be needing 1,000 to upgrade. But at that point you're also going to be completing a much more difficult adventure, and in that also raking in much more like interesting rewards. So I feel like the adventure goes pretty well hand in hand with where you are in the game. It gives you decent rewards for the skill that you are able to win at, and you can push the adventure much further than the level of your units. Like if you have a level 8 unit, you should be able to complete like stage 10 or something crazy, because once you learn how to use these units, you're going to be able to take advantage of how they are stronger than the opponent's units, and it is an AI that you're up against. So as with any PvE content, you get some kind of a feeling about how the AI works as you learn to play the level more, which means that you're going to be able to push a lot further in the adventure than what the level of your units perhaps allow you to do if you're just going autopilot. Chapter 5, again, as you can see here, by casually completing it, I got the 2 chests unlocked. So as you can see here, I'm getting in the rewards for those: 300 gold, 3 gems, 10 of these Angus units, 3 of these. And the next chest is of course more interesting. I was unable to complete the last chest right away, so I continued with the next chapter, raked in more units, then I came back here afterwards to complete all of the remaining maps with 3 stars so that I could just get that reward as well. Because as you can see here, 400 gold for chest 2 compared to 300 in chest 1, and here 500 gold in chest the 3rd chest and 10 gems. So the rewards for the chest also really scale, meaning that it is a really good idea to go in there and make sure that you claim all of these. And it's not just because you want the cards, it is really fun and challenging to see if you can complete these maps on 3 stars, because the game is of course very focused on the PvP element, the arenas, but like I said before, we have a lot of different PvE options. We have the guerrilla warfare, which is my personal favorite part of the game. We have a rumble tower for like strategic brilliance. It is really hardcore. And then we have the adventure mode. All of these are like places where you can earn cards just by playing the game every day for free. And the thing that we have in the adventure, which is very different than what you can see in the PvP part of the game, is that you're gonna be facing some maps that are challenging in a different way, because you can have multiple of the same opponent in one map. So you may go into a map and you could have 3 Dracula in there. And if you're playing against another player, you're only going to be able to have 1 of each opponent, 1 of each unit each. So you're going to be facing some very different games in the adventure mode than what you're going to be facing when you are playing PvP. And definitely than when you are playing something such as the Rumble Tower, where you're limited to fewer opponents and fewer of your own cards with level restrictions. And well, you guys need to absolutely check out the Rumble Tower. It's really fun and very challenging. I've spent hours in there having way too much fun and frustration at the same time. But as you can see here, stage 6, 12, which means that we are moving towards the very end of this video here. Again, I'm breaking in 3 commons before and 4 now. So we have been moving up slowly from the start of stage 4 to the end of stage 6 here, where we're now getting 4 commons instead of 3, raking in some really, like, if you don't have this one, it's crazy. But as you can see here, guerrilla warfare has been unlocked at the end of stage 6. In my opinion, the most important thing that you can aim towards getting in the game. Unlock guerrilla warfare, go in there, crush it with, like, go to chapter 6, go for 1 star if that is what you like have the time for, because when you have guerrilla warfare unlocked, you're going to be raking in so silly amounts of amazing cards, and you can do that on a daily basis. If you have the premium subscription, you're going to be flooded with cards, but even if you're just playing completely free, the guerrilla warfare is really, it's just crazy. Definitely worth considering. Go in there, go through the adventure, complete chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then crush it in the guerrilla warfare as soon as you can. That was pretty much what I had to share in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have specific questions related to the chapters, be sure to put them down there. The reason why I did the video like this instead of going through every battle is because every battle is different for every player, because we don't have the same level monsters, which means that I can show you how to complete them. But if you have different monsters than I do, then it's not gonna like make much sense for me to do a guide on how to complete every single one of these battles. But anyway, guys, that was pretty much what I had to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to join my clan if you are playing on Steam or on Android. For now, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching.